What is AI really good at? AI is really good at what's more appropriately defined as machine learning, I would say RPA, right? Process automation. That's where AI is really good, is automating processes that maybe were largely manual. True AI isn't invented yet. If you really go by the definition of AI, is really everything we're talking about is ML, right? Machine learning. It's large language models learning, and then making decisions based on what it's learned. It's not really intuitive without that learning. So we're really talking about learning, and it's machine learning, and it can learn processes. It can learn to repeat repetitive things, right? Or it can learn to navigate very large situational trees in the appropriate way much faster than a human can. Repeating processes, whether or not they're massively repetitive or whether or not it's a large selection of options and you need to narrow it down quickly. AI is great at those two things. What you should avoid is tinkering. What you should avoid is like, hey, I'm not really sure what AI could do for me, but I know I need to do it because my product is going to get left in the dust if I don't. Bring in an expert who can appropriately evaluate your product and appropriately evaluate where AI fits. Because if you go down the road of tinkering with AI, the options are endless, they're boundless, and you're probably not going to get what the actual value that should be extracted is out of AI as it applies to your product. So avoid tinkering, bring in the expert is, I think, the answer to your question. We went from UX audit to AI readiness assessment. Okay, so let's start that part over. Door 3 has this thing called an AI readiness assessment where you bring in the AI experts, they learn your product. This is a short-term engagement, but it's enough for the AI experts and a business analysis. You need both of those types of people to evaluate your product. And then they come up with some suggestions of exactly what AI should mean to your product to extract value. So if there's somebody really in that position, let's say maybe the other guy has now also come back around to realizing the real value of AI. So don't be the only guy that doesn't, because the other guy's now doing it and you're the only guy left that's not doing it. It's just too much value. I'd be drastically surprised, to tell you the truth, if I heard a CEO or a leader, somebody in a leadership position say that. It's just, there's too much proof that AI does have tremendous value. The question is, what is the value that's appropriate for your product? That's very different from product to product.